What's going on, people? I wasn't going to do a video about this at first. I kind of hesitated because I was like, this is just what you call this, a PR stunt as far as Nancy Grace go and her team just to, maybe a sweeps week. I don't fucking know. But anyway, I'm just thinking like, come on, man, you, Nancy, let me tell you something, okay? You don't bring a crackhead on your show to talk about how bad crack is. You don't do that. You don't get some white person or whatever or black person that talks about crack and stuff. And we all know that crack is worse than weed, okay? You want to talk about something that's a problem? Let's talk about alcohol that is sold in stores, okay? If you want to talk about something that actually kills people on a daily basis, that's alcohol, and they sell it in stores, okay? But we don't talk about that. We talk about rappers and what they say in the lyrics and stuff like that, and the weed that they smoke, and how they degrade women by what they have on and stuff like that. Oh, that's something to talk about. Nancy, I don't know what your purpose is for having 2 Chainz and trying to talk about, how these kids that you kept showing on your videos and how the parents was having, how they were smoking weed and stuff. Did that kid go and find a joint and start lighting it up? Did he find it? Did he go buy that weed or whatever you call it and start lighting it up? No, he didn't do it. So what was your point in that video? Okay, there's fucked up people, there's messed up people in the world, and some parents don't even deserve to be parents because of the things that they do to their kids. Okay, you can't blame all that on rap. It's just like for video games, okay? Every time somebody plays Grand Theft Auto and then they go out there and shoot somebody, they always blame video games, okay? That there is being biased, okay? You're only seeing one side of it. You're not seeing what, video games are entertainment. Weed is recreational, okay? Now, I'm going to tell you something. I'm not supporting the weed. I'm not saying that, everybody go out and smoke weed. But I can tell you this for certain. People that mostly steals and, and kills and things like that, it's mostly got to do with crack and heroin, okay? Yes, we do have a weed war in America. It's been happening for a long time. We had a drug war in America for the longest period of time. You know what I'm saying? But crack does more than what weed can ever do. You can overdose on heroin. You can overdose on crack. You can't overdose on no weed. Okay? I'm going to tell you something. Listen. Nancy Grace, especially the way you was talking to 2 Chainz, you was very disrespectful to him. Very disrespectful. 2 Chainz make a living on rapping. Kids like rap. If kids follow what the rappers does, it is not 2 Chainz' fault. If that's the case, you might as well put every single rapper on your show and say, why do you do this? And why do you do that? And why does kids do this? Okay? You might as well talk about rap in a whole. Let's not just blame 2 Chainz for what he says and what women that he has on his videos. That just don't make no sense. You're blaming it on like one person, and the way you was talking, like I said, I mean, my goodness. Nancy, what really point you were trying to get across by those kids and stuff like that you kept on showing the 2 Chainz over and over and over again? I mean, come on, man. Weed can be a problem if you overuse it, but crack is more of a problem. Crack destroys families, okay? Crack will make you go out and rob somebody. even kill somebody because you need it that bad. Crack is that hard of a substance that it makes you do things, you know, it makes you do wild and crazy things. And you can overdose on it. You know, I mean, come on, what really does weed, like I said, I'm not supporting it, but at the same time, when we talk about the difference between crack or heroin versus weed, we know how bad crack and heroin really is. It is way worse, okay? And you just can't blame rappers for what these kids do. Because like I said, there are some parents that just don't need to be parents. This is the reason why the CPS was created, because of parents that just neglect their kids. And a lot of parents do. A lot of parents are crackheads that has kids. A lot, you know, they had kids and all, they don't even take care of their kids. There's barely any food in the damn refrigerator. They don't take care of them. You know, because they're so strung out on that crack. What does weed do? Weed just makes them sleepy. I'm going to be honest with you. Weed just really makes you sleepy. That's just my opinion. I'm sorry. Some people may take it the wrong way. I know some people may leave in the comment section that I don't know this and such and that, whatever. This is just my opinion of it. Okay, because I used to smoke weed a lot. I was a big, oh my goodness, I used to smoke weed so much. It was like a daily thing. I had a routine when I was smoking weed. It was that bad. But then, you know what I did? I just quit cold turkey. Cold turkey. It's been 8 years now. I don't smoke weed. So it you know, in my life when I was smoking weed, I was still functioning. You know, on a normal basis. I would get up, smoke some weed, go on about my day, come back home, smoke some more weed, whatever. You know, but some people take it as weed is an abuse, and you know, when you do abuse it, and when it destroys your life, that's one thing. You know, when it destroys you and it's just like, you know, when it's destroyed families and stuff like that, when you can't really function on a daily basis, then you need to go seek some help. You know what I'm saying? You need to go seek some help if it destroys you. If it just takes over everything that you know, if you lose your job and stuff, you know, and if you just can't function right, then you need to go and get yourself some help and leave it alone. It's not for you. You know what I'm saying? But in my opinion, weed is not that bad. I'm not taking up for 2 Chainz or nothing like that. I'm just saying crack and the heroin and stuff like that, that hard kind of substance drugs and stuff like that, that's the stuff that really can mess a person up. And it can mess you up for life. It really can, you know. But I think I'm gonna say it like this: if you legalize weed and stuff, you know, then you take all, you know, the drug dealers and stuff like that or whatever. And I don't know, I guess that can be helpful. I don't know, you know. It's like, you know, I mean, what is weed really that bad? Let's just say it like that. Is weed really that bad? Maybe to you it is. Maybe because you never done it before. And I understand that. You may have different opinions about weed than I do. But we all got our own opinions about weed, but I think Nancy Grace was just going way too hard on my man 2 Chainz. You know, I don't know. I watched it like 2 times. I watched the whole entire interview, and you know, when you watch the interview yourself, you go and be your own judge about it, because I'm sitting up here like, the way Nancy was just going off on this guy and stuff like that, it was uncalled for. It really was. You know what I'm saying? You want to hammer a guy because of what he says in his videos and the way he smokes weed and stuff like that, like it's so bad. Like it's so bad. It's, you know who has problems with weed? It's people who don't smoke it. And they say that, they automatically say it's just a problem. Like I said, I used to do it a lot, but I stopped. I've been done with it for 8 years. Nothing's been wrong with me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't go out there and murder somebody and stuff like that. I ain't go break into people's house and steal their stuff and go to the pawn shop just so I can get another hit in my eye. I didn't do that. I function on a daily basis. That's what I did. So people got their own kind of, their own kind of way about weed and all that. You know, a lot of people is they're just gonna be upset because Nancy. Oh, what happened? Okay, I don't know. The audio keeps going in and out. I don't know what's going on here now, but I just really didn't like how the way she was just dogging my boy out, and trying to get, she was trying to talk so much, like this man isn't smart enough or whatever. Talking about, yeah, use your brain and all that. I don't know what else to say, because Nancy, no matter how your opinion is, this man, no matter how much your opinion about what he does and the way you claim that he degrades women and stuff like that, what he does is paying the bills. If you follow somebody that smokes weed and stuff like that, that's on you. You take responsibility for your own actions for following somebody, because he does what you see. When you look on TV, and you see somebody, like when you look at a movie, you see somebody smoking crack and stuff like, are you gonna do it? You did take responsibility for your own actions. Okay? There's no excuse for saying, well, I see, I listen to 2 Chainz music and I see or hear him doing this and that, saying I think it's cool, so I'm gonna do it. Take responsibility for your own actions, period. Let's not blame rappers and stuff for what they do. And let's not look at videos and say, you know what, I'm done. Because I can't talk no more, because you know what? This is America for you. America is a marketing tool. Okay? It's a marketing tool. And you know what? People are just going to do what they want to do because it makes them feel good. And let me tell you something else. It's easy to get a gun. It's easy to get some weed. It's easy to do that. And we need to talk about, if you want to talk about, weed and all, let's talk about the guns that's easily sold in America. Let's talk about how many, all this crack that comes in from different countries and all, this heroin and stuff like that. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about a whole drug war that's never, ever going to end, by the way. So I just wanted to get my 2 cents on it. Maybe I didn't make much sense about whatever I was trying to say, but I just wanted to say that weed is not really that bad unless you abuse it and it takes over your life that you can't function right. Then it becomes a problem. Just saying. All right, so this is the Bear and I'm out. Peace.